Hi, my name is April Belarmino and I'll be discussing about biological system theory. Yuri Bronfenbanner's 1935 Biological Systems of Development explains an individual's social development using biological, environmental, and ecological lenses. Yuri Bronfenbanners was a Russian-born American psychologist who is most known for his ecological system theory. His work with the United States government helped in the formation of the Head Start program in 1965. So this is Bronfenbanner's ecological system theory. Chronosystem changes over time. Microsystem, social and cultural values. Exosystem, indirect environment. Mesosystem, connections. Microsystem, immediate environment. Bronfenbanner's theory defines complex layers of environment, each having an effect on a child's development. This theory has recently been renamed bioecological systems theory to emphasize that a child's own biology is a primary environment fueling her development. Bronfenbanner believed that a person's development was affected by everything in their surrounding environment. He divided the person's environment into 5 different levels: the microsystem, the mesosystem, the exosystem, and the microsystem, and the chronosystem. Individualism collectivism model. Another model that highlights the impact of culture to the self is the individualism collectivism model proposed by Shinobu Kitayama and Hazel Marcus. Shinobu Kitayama is a Japanese social psychologist and the Robert B. Zanjok collegiate professor of psychology at the University of Michigan. He is also the social psychology area chair and director of the culture and cognition program at the University of Michigan. Hazel June Linda Rose Marcus is a social psychologist and a pioneer in the field of cultural psychology. She is the Davis Brock Professor in the Behavioral Sciences at Stanford University in Stanford, California. According to the model, individualism as an orientation focuses on one's individual attributes and personal distinctiveness. People who are individualistic are observed to be competitive and self-reliant. On the other hand, the collectivist orientation values relationships and harmony. People who are collectivistic prioritize intimate relationships. I versus me. One's behavior when he or she is alone differs from his or her behavior when or she is with others. This is what Herbert Mead 1934 posited in his theory of the social self. He posited that the self is divided into 2 parts: the I, which is known as the unsocialized self, and the me, which is known as the socialized self. The I is manifested when one acts naturally for his or her own motivations and not because of others. On the other hand, the me is the awareness of how others expect one to behave. This is also known as the social self. These different models present ideas on the process of the self's social development. Studying these models helps in understanding oneself and other people. It is not ideal, however, to generalize a certain culture based on these models.